Hello chat boys out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my week so far, which is my Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. On my Monday I got to have a nice line as I didn't have work until the evening, and it meant I didn't have to set any alarms, which felt so good. I then got up and I got changed and had my breakfast, and I had some mini pancakes with some strawberries and blueberries and had that with a cup of tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. So delicious. I love strawberries and blueberries on those mini pancakes. I then was catching up on Neighbours on Amazon TV, and I had a few episodes to catch up on, and next week they've got a flashback episode where we're going to be finding out what happened from the 2 years when it was off air, and they've got characters like David and Aaron and Chloe and Ali coming back, which I'm so excited for, and I saw a little trailer for it and it looks so good. And then my grandma got up and my mum was asleep still. Dad was at work, so is my older sister and younger brother. Older brother was at work placement and younger sister at hers. And then my dad got back and went off to bed. I was then just writing a bit of my short story that I'm working on, listening to a bit of music, just enjoying and colouring in, and just watching some dog and cat videos and watching some vlogs and TikToks and doing some colouring in on the colouring app on my phone, which is super therapeutic. And then I had a cup of tea and some biscuits and was just reading a bit more of Heartstopper Volume 4, and then I got myself ready to go off for a walk, and I headed off on a walk, and it was a lovely sunny day, lovely blue skies, and I got some flower starts that I'm going to show you guys now. Such pretty colours on these flowers. I love dahlias so much. Probably some of my favourite flowers to get snaps off. And then I had a look around the charity shops. I went into one of the book shops and I loved the smell of books and had a good look in there, and went off to W. Smith. I was having a look in there and had a look at some of the notebooks, but I was like, no, you do not need any more notebooks. And then I went into the card factory where I got this little plushie, which is so bloody cute. It is a Christmas cake and it's so soft. Christmas pudding plushie, and yeah, getting me into Christmas feels. And then I was just listening to a bit of my playlist off my phone and was just doing a bit of drawing. I had my backpack with me with my sketchbook in my bag, and went into my workplace and had a hot chocolate and was just doing some drawing and listening to some music, just chilling on the sofa area. And then Tash had finished work and she then joined me, and she had her lunch after her work shift, and we had a nice catch up. And then I made my way home and I went for a nice stroll back, and I got back and I kind of got sidetracked from just enjoying my stroll home, and got back and then realised that it was like 4ish and I had work at 5, so I had to quickly get changed and quickly have a drink and a bite to eat. And then my dad dropped me out to work, and I got to work and got clocked in and put my bag away, and it was just me and one other colleague on shift, and I was doing lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing some food and drink orders and bill taking, and just getting lots of close jobs done. And we absolutely smashed the close jobs, and I got out by about 10:35 and I clocked off and got picked up by my mum. I got back and got into my PJs, and then for my tea I had some scrambled eggs on toast. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Scrambled eggs on toast was so good. Had it smothered in ketchup the best way. I love smothering it in ketchup, and I had that with a cup of tea. I then finished writing my journal, put that away, and I then got my uniform put in the wash as I'm now off for 3 days. And I then was watching the UK soaps, listened to a bit of music, finished writing my journal and put that away. I was then just watching some stuff on Netflix. I then went off to bed, and then on my Tuesday I got up, showered and changed, ready to go meet Tash for a coffee catch up, and then we were going to be going to Dobby's. And my dad was at work, so is my older sister and younger brother. Younger sister at uni and my older brother at work placement. My grandma was up and she was in the living room watching a bit of TV, and my mum was still asleep, and Dad got back from work just as I was heading off to go meet Tash. And in the end we didn't go. I went to Dobby's, but she didn't, as it was her sister's 18th, so she didn't want to be going away and leaving her on her own while her mum and dad were at work. So she wanted to spend time with her in the afternoon. So instead we went off to Coffee Run for a coffee catch up, and then we saved Dobby's for another day. And so before that I got her sister an 18th birthday card and wrote that, and then quickly popped to the flower shop and got some flower starts I'm going to show you guys now. Lovely flower starts on there, all smells so good in there. I was having a lovely chat with the flower shopkeeper from there. I then met Tash in Coffee One, and I had a caramel frappe and a cinnamon bun from there that I'm going to show you guys now. It was so delicious. Love caramel frappe so much. All the cream and the caramel, it was just so good, and the cinnamon bun as well. We had a lovely catch up, and then we went off and had a look on the child shops, and then got Greg's lunch, and haven't had a Greg's in ages. We then went back to hers where we watched Red, White and Royal Blue. I finally got her to watch it off Amazon Prime, and she loved it just as much as I do. And I got me, my mum and my grandma a custard slice from Greg's when I got my Greg's lunch. So I had that in a box, and I almost forgot it when I was leaving Tash's. And then I had my rucksack with me, so I put them on my rucksack. Precious cargo, didn't want them getting smothered. And then I went off to Dobby's in the end. I wasn't going to, but it was a lovely sunny day, lovely blue skies, so I went off to Dobby's and had a nice stroll up there. I then got up to Dobby's, and the first thing I did when I got there was go to the plant section, and I got some plant stuff from there that I'm going to show you guys now. Absolutely love that plant section so much. All the succulents and cactuses and the pretty patterns on the leaves, it's just so beautiful. I then had a look around at the Christmas section, and there's so much. It's literally amazing. They've got all their Christmas stuff up. I was talking to one of the workers there, and they said they started in like September, and it's amazing. It's like a little winter wonderland in there, and there was so much to see, and I was literally loving it. And so I'm going to show you guys some of the photos that I got from there now. It's stunning. I love it. I'm all geared up for Christmas now. As soon as it went 6th of November, I was like, right, Christmas, Michael Bublé, Christmas films, comfy pajamas, Christmas films, hot chocolate, the lot. I am so excited for Christmas now. I cannot wait, and I'm so tempted to get my dollhouse decorated for Christmas and all my bedroom decorations up. I'm like itching to get that started, but not until at least the 28th or 9th of November. Then it'll be go, go, go. Cannot wait. I had a good look around. I did lots of Christmas candles and baubles and nutcrackers and all Christmassy things like that, and it was just making me so happy. And I got some Christmas cookies that I'm going to show you guys now. Excuse the rustling. Got a Santa one, Santa Claus, Santa, bye bye, named that Christmas film. And then I got this one here, which is a snowman, and then got this little snowflake here. They're so cute. They look so pretty and too good to eat, but that won't stop me. Then I made my way home, and I got back and I was watching Home and Away, finished writing a bit of my journal, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in. I was then just watching Escape to Country, Father Brown and Holmes Garden Rescue, and loved that so much. Also watched a bit of Holmes and the Hammer, and then I was just doing a bit of drawing, and I ended up having a little bit of a nap. When I mean nap, it was quite a long one. When I went to bed, when I went for my nap I should say, it was light outside. When I got up, it was dark, and I was like, oh God, but I won't sleep tonight. And then my dad was back from being over at my uncle's house doing a bit of DIY stuff for him, and he got back and my new shoes arrived, and so he was sorting out the laces for my new shoes. And then I got ready to go off to youth club volunteering, which I do every Tuesday night, and I headed up there, and we were at the Pod, which is next to the leisure centre by the skate park, the little like youth centre they have up there. So we were up there doing some roasting of marshmallows, we had some s'mores, and we helped set out a bonfire and played some games, and we also did some sparklers, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of the sparkler I did now. Love a sparkler, and I wrote my name in it, and with them we were just using those, and it was good because I didn't really get to do it on fire at night because I was working, so got to do that and have the bonfire. By the end we absolutely stank of bonfire, and then we had some hot chocolate to end the session, and I had a white hot chocolate with some marshmallows and cream, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The hot chocolate was so good with the cream and the marshmallows in. I love white chocolate, hot chocolate. I just love white chocolate. It's one of my favourite types of chocolate. Then my dad picked me up and we got back, and I got changed into my PJs, and for my tea I had a cheese and onion omelette, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. And then my older brother was back from being at rugby training, and then today at workplace he did some woodcraft stuff, and he made me this little swing set for my dollhouse, which is so cute. So there's a little swing and like seesaw and little rope swing or seat, whatever you want to call it, and it's so cute. Really grateful for him to do that for me, bless his heart. And then I watched UK soaps, finished writing my journal and put that away, and then I was watching Bake Off, and it was dessert week, and whilst watching that I had a custard slice and a cup of tea that I got from Greggs earlier on, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Love a custard slice, and it was so good. I got one for my mum and my grandma. I was going to get one for my dad, but my dad didn't want one, so I just got one for my mum, my grandma and myself. And I then finished off watching Bake Off, and it was so good. I love Dessert Week so much, and it's going so quickly. I can't believe how quick Bake Off is going this year. Then I went off to bed, and I had a bit of an early night because I was absolutely cream crackered, and I actually slept really well. I thought I'd be up in the night, but I actually got a really good night's sleep. I then got up as I was woken up by the doorbell, and it's my grandma's gardener who'd popped over to chat with my grandma. So the dog was barking, so I had to stop him from going to the door because there's a big Boxer collie. He's harmless, but he always barks whenever the door goes. Of course, people on the other side of the door who don't know if he's harmless or not, it could be quite frightening. So I had to hold him back and then get him into the living room while my grandma was chatting with his gardener. Her gardener was telling her all about how the garden's getting on and asking how she's getting on, and she's doing a lot better, which is good. And my dad was at work, so is my older sister and younger brother. Older brother at work placement and younger sister at hers, and my mum was asleep. And then I had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, got showered and changed, and then by this time my mum was up, my dad was back from work, and then my dad went off for a nap, and our family friends came over. I saw one of them in Aldi the other day with her husband, and was telling them about my grandma and how she's fallen down the stairs. So they popped in and checked on my grandma and asked how she was getting on, and stayed for a bit. And it was my mum's best mate and her daughter who's expecting her second baby, and her bump's getting so big, so I was chatting with her about that, and was having a good catch up with them, having lots of cups of tea, and it was lovely seeing them. Haven't seen them in ages, so it was good to be getting to see them and chat with them. And then they headed off, and then I got myself ready to go off on a massive walk, and I went off to have a look at sort of charge shops, and went off to one of the flower shops and got some flower sets on there, and I'm going to show you guys now. such lovely flowers on there. I love the sunflowers, all the pretty colours on the flowers. It all smells so good in there. I was then chatting with the flower shopkeeper for a little bit. I then went off to my workplace to get some lunch from there, as I was really hankering for one of those chili dogs they do, and they're so good. And I got into there and then bumped into my family friends, one of them who used to work where I work, and they were with one of our regulars. So I was chatting with them, and he gave me a hug and said how I was nice and snuggly, and I think it's the jumper. It's nice and warm, keeping me nice and tasty warm, and he's just so sweet. And our regular was like, oh, very much over here about us, and it was just lovely seeing them briefly, and I was like, good to see you guys. And it was just saying how I was off to get some lunch, and I was like, we'll definitely have to catch up sometime soon when we're not all adulting. And yeah, it was lovely to see them. And then I headed inside and I had my lunch, and I had a foot-long chili dog and a fresh orange juice. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was huge, but I managed to eat it all. I was very happy with that. And then one of my colleagues made me a hot chocolate, a coconut hot chocolate, and gave me lots of marshmallows and Smarties, bless them. And I had that, and they had Kylie playing, and it played On and On Like This. I think he put it on just for me because he knows that's my favourite Kylie song, bless his heart. And I was then just chatting with my colleagues who were on shift, and I got my work rota for next week, so I wrote those down when I got back. And I was supposed to be doing another Friday evening next Friday, but I'm now doing a 9 till 3, and my colleague who's on shift, who wanted some more hours, is now doing my 5 till close, so it means I get a Friday evening off for a change, which I'm so happy about. And they were going to do my Saturday evening part of my split, so I'd just be doing a 10 till 3, but she can't do it now, so I'm still doing my split, but I'm only doing 10 till 3, 5 till 10, so I'll be out by 10, so not too bad. And then I got back and I was just watching Home and Away, just a bit of music, just a drawing and colouring in, and a little bit of writing, sorted out my Beach doll. And my older brother got back from being at work placement, and because I'd had my foot-long hot dog for lunch, I wasn't really feeling that hungry, so I just had a snack tea, so I had a cheese toastie and a cup of tea and some biscuits, and was just doing a little bit of writing and doing some colouring in on the colouring app on my phone, which is so therapeutic. And then I was just listening to a bit of Michael Bublé Christmas. Love it. Being up to the garden centre the other day got me feeling super festive, and I am just so excited for Christmas now. It's only like 47 days, and I've already got quite a lot of my Christmas present shopping done. I've been nice and organised this year, and I'm now off to go and watch the UK soaps, finish writing my journal, and then I think I'm going to probably watch a Christmas film. I think it's either between The Grinch and Love Actually, so I'll probably be watching one of those later on. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. All have a great rest of the week. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.